In explaining postmodernism, Stephen Hicks presents a thesis for the origins of the overtly leftist philosophy of postmodernism. He rests the root of anti-enlightenment and anti-reason on the Copernican Revolution philosophy introduced by Immanuel Kant. Through Kant's attempt to reconcile the epistemological debate between rationalists and empiricists, he inadvertently opened Pandora's box by conceiving the ultimate limitations of knowing. The world conforms to the mind and not the other way around. This effective denunciation of reason enabled a resurgence in solipsistic thought, though it has never been declared as such. Instead, a new metaphysics was developed that delicately pronounced man, and most importantly his mind, from which is his source of preeminence in classical philosophy, to be a product not of himself but of his condition. Hegel claimed this condition to be historical, but beget Marx, who claimed this condition to be even further material and hence economic. While Freud further denigrated the place of reason with its association to uncontrollable mental forces, the damage was and still is being done by Marx, who reduced human history to, quote, that of class struggle, and the notion that man is subjugated to the whim of socio-political forces from where he needs liberation, which has surviving influences in practically every academic humanities study today. In juxtaposition to Hicks, Eric Voegelin explored the gnosis of modernity. Gnosticism effectively preaches redemption through divine knowledge. Voegelin argued there has been a concerted effort to produce gnosis, or salvation, through politics and modernity. The critical point being made is that Kantian epistemology has enabled modern metaphysical speculation, or the act of mysticism, properly characterized by Voegelin as Gnosticism, through implying the deformity of reason. Obtaining truth, knowledge, justice, politics are all philosophical inquiry into the nature of man, thus inquires a mystic or seer who can pierce through reality and see what is really there. This implication has been embraced by intellectuals because it is empowering to be prophetic. Postmodernism and its celebration of irrationality is the natural progression of the seemingly essential Gnostic reaction to Kant. It has taken to the task of entrenching the displacement of the mind with the only logical goal of preserving the Gnostic implications of revolting against capitalism. It is crucially important to note here that Gnosticism, that is the arrival at the conclusion that man needs redemption through intellectual mysticism, does not beget capitalist revulsion. In fact, it is vice versa. Revulsion of capitalism often begets a politic that finds itself in a Gnostic framework, which then justifies such an anti-capitalist belief or prejudice. This is seen in the postmodernist project and its leftism advocacy itself. Instead of individuals acting rationally in a marketplace, individuals are actually arrested to watching shadows on the wall of the cave, with socialism offering paradisical liberation. In conclusion, the sustenance of leftist ideology, which finds economic freedom aberrant, is in the mystification of the human condition, disguisedly permitted through the desecration of reason.